situation. So, welcome, YouTube. We are at the store here now, and as I said, I'm not going to buy anything. I will repair myself, though, to a considerable amount, and I will get rid of the Mantis pheromones. Only gives me 25, but still. I think I'm holding on to the heavy iron for now. I'm not trying to make it work, but if we don't find anything else, we have to rely on it a little bit. So, yeah. So what am I going to do with my newfound riches? Fuel-wise, we are fine. So we are finally going deeper. Man! Into shields and energy. There you go, finally have level 2 shields now. That should give us some breathing room and space to kill off the enemy crew, is what I'm saying. And we have 38 scraps left. We could go deeper into evasion or work on our weak weapon system later on. I think I like this better. To also get the Heaven Iron basic laser combo going, if I ever need this. I mean, this only helps with level 1, still, only with level 1 enemies. Because the Heavy Iron only takes care of 1 level of shields. So it's pretty worthless, actually. It is pretty worthless. The only reliable weapon that I have is the small bomb here. And that I will only use that if I come across Med Bay or Clone Bay. Narissa said, I found Mantis A to be easier for me than Mantis C, even with the 4-tile teleporter. Yeah, there's one important phrase in that sentence. For me, right? Because there are other persons out there like me who would prefer like a Federation A or something over this thing. Alright, I think that was enough improvement for now. Heimdall needs a heal, so Heimdall, I will grant you that heal. And then we are off this rock. There you go. Everyone back to your stations. I don't need you at weapons or shields. I need you here. We need to make some more scraps. So, and now we are jumping on. Off to the exit, guys. It is happening. More FTL gameplay on Jordy Jones. 8 minutes in. Nice. So, this is empty. Alright. We are arriving at the exit beacon a little too early. But that was because that part of the sector was, you know, like sealed off, and you only had an entrance and an exit, and I had to follow that path. You've arrived at the long-range beacon, so what's going on here? Yeah, and a free anti-ship fire drone. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Gives us scrap at the store. Nice. So, I said I want to improve the weapon system. Not sure why though, actually. I mean, I will need it later on. Pretty sure that I will need it. But wouldn't it be better to improve the crew teleporter to have more safety? Whenever something goes wrong on the enemy ship. I could use more crew, to be honest. To teleport more peoples over faster. Meh, I think evasion takes the prize here. But let's first see what's happening in the next sector. If we go there yet, I think we won't. First we take this extra jump here. This is another FTL speedrun by Jordy, says Hobby9. Yeah, it's so happening. Everything is happening so fast. Please, slow down, guys. If he had a drone bay, that is. Yes, Christy X, it would be great. Yep. Together with hacking, or, you know, if you can handle shields quickly, then fire drones are great. So, there's also an empty jump. Bow! FTL lured me into wasting fuel. Thanks, FTL. Okay, on to the next sector. Let's see how friendly / unfriendly this galaxy is. Okay, there's a choice between abandoned sector and an NG control. I think that choice is easy. Let's have a look. If you go down here, and this will be a pirate or / rebel sector, and then we go up here, and this will also be a pirate and rebel sector, and then we go up here and can take the green one. Yeah, that looks good to me. That looks good to me. Let's jump into the NG control. Hello, needless to say. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that is a phrase that is used very often here on that channel, on this channel, needless to say. What can ever go wrong? Have faith in Iron Jesus. Yes. Yeah, we are Mantises, Chris. We are Mantises. Today we are Mantises. And I have a feeling we are going to be Mantises for a long time. Oh man. Alright. Oh, 2 distress signals. Yes, I will follow these distress signals. Definitely. And here we also discover more points of interest at the second distress signal. So there might actually be, we might discover a shop or something. So we hold on to the scraps to buy us a good weapon. Hello Heimdall! Thank you for joining us tonight. You are still alive. You are still alive. I bet you science. Okay, give them the fuel, of course. That's how I am. That's how I do, right? I help people in need. There you go. Have my fuel, guys. And they upgrade my reactor. Well, it's not worth much at the moment. I think it was worth 20. Bo! Not getting what I need out of this. Well, whatever. Now we have more energy. Well, that means we can go deeper into energy now, into evasion now, at least. That's something. That's something. Alright. On to the next distress. Yeah, I'm not dead, says Heimdall. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Okay, finally more scraps. That means, given that we are going to kill this guy, or defeat the enemy, let's put it like that. Shots are fired toward your ship. A trap! It's a trap! Alrighty, so they don't have medbay, so this shall be easy, hopefully. Okay, it's humanitis. And another humanitis. Quick cash! Quick money! Coming. Oh, they have a double laser. Yeah, if there weren't a bomb on this ship, I would actually train on this, but the bomb can seriously interrupt everything, so we have to go for the kill here. So 12 scraps, it's fine. 2 fuel. I'm happy that I'm getting my fuel back. That's FTL took away from us. That's good. So let's heal Stickster and Spurious back up to full health. You have a pie overdose. Yeah, you are talking Raspberry Pi, but I was thinking. I'm not saying what I was thinking of. Alright, so everyone back to your stations, and no, we don't discover a new shop, we discover a new distress signals. Oh, wouldn't that be great? A route through this sector with only distress signals. I feel I consider myself lucky to have 3 distress signals, one after the other. Ah! Another fuel event! Of course, have my fuel. Yes, and you give me scraps. That is even worth less than getting me one more reactor. Ah! These distresses, man. Now I'm down to 7. Now I am in distress, guys. Okay, 61 scraps. Now let's go and find that store. Chris says, I'm curious what filthy thought you had triggered by the word pie. No filthy thought, no. It just so happened that I was thinking of Stephanie and her last tweet. I was preparing to greet her with one of her synonyms, and then you came with that pie. Forget it. Prepare to fight! Let's prepare to fight. Okay, they have a missile, that's a little bad. But again, no med bay, no clone bay. Let's get in here. But they have level 2 doors and they are Zoltans. Oh my god! Can we survive the booms? I think we can survive the booms. There you go. Oh, that was easy. But there is still a missile incoming, guys. But we now have 25% evasion. So a 1 in 4 chance to avoid that damage. Even after this fight is over, we still have to avoid damage. FTL, please. 2 missiles, which is actually not that shabby because we are still operating on a small bomb alone. We have 1 drone part and 20 scraps. Excellent. And is it going to hit? If it hits, O2. Ah! Game, please. Game, don't be lame. Alright. Let's heal them back up. Juan Valdez joined. Good evening, Juan. How's it going? Alright. Everything is repaired and back to 100%. Oxygen isn't, but it's on its way, so it's fine. Uncle Elias. Hello, Uncle Elias. Good evening. You say Jody has Stephanie on his little head. Shouldn't it be in head? Anyway. She's not here, so stop talking about her. Alrighty, so no store still, and I still want to hold on to that. We are okay-ish at the moment, so we can search for the store a little longer. Like here. Yeah, let's search for the store first before we take any routes. Hello, Gerbil Schooler. Welcome back to the stream, Gerbil. We are going strong here in the Mantis A. So far we are undefeated. In this playthrough, we are now in Sector 2. We made it out of Sector 1. Just fine. Another anti-ship fire drone for free. And 10 scraps. Yeah, sure, I'll take your... Look at these. They look very well together. I think I should hold on to them and make them operational. Yeah, I think that should be my goal now. Look at them. They look so sweet together. Alright, 91 scraps. And there's the store we are looking for. Unfortunately, that store... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, only this is connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we can make all 7 jumps. We will find out. We have the luxury of just, you know, experiment with it. Whenever we need to go to the exit, we will have a connection. What's with those ass fire drones, says Chris. Chris says, Jordy, can you check again? I think FTL is under the impression you were playing the NGA, not the Mantis A. Alright, what's this here? Your crew manages to keep them barely operational and you move into attack. What did they disable? My engines! Hands off my engines, man! Alright. Let's see how it is. So they also don't have medbay. But if we teleport into weapons, we could face off against 3 or more crew at the same time. And that is not so great. So why don't we go into oxygen? And a small bomb. Okay, I can try. I can try to bring that missile down. Oh no, the teleporter! Not the teleporter. I mean, I can't do anything in engines anyway, since they are almost completely disabled. So I will leave engines and repair the teleporter, but there were only 2 crew members in there. Excellent. 12 scraps and 3 fuel. I officially broke the 100 scraps mark here. Oh yeah. Visiting that store, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Alright, go and heal. Hovinal said earlier, FTL is trying to tell something to Jordy. Because of these fire drones, you mean? Alrighty. So 1 more extra jump and then we go to the store and buy us something good. Jordy likes to screw the crew. Furious only in some cases. Not that's not generally true. Ate the civilian ship, yes! Ate them. What? This can't be true. My little timer here is telling me that I'm recording for 45 minutes already. That can't be true. Very comfy. Let's say I'm recording for 15 minutes. Right? So we will do this, and then in 15 minutes we will make another record. Alright. Newfound, power up the weapons and prepare to engage the other ship. Not today! Okay, they have Clone Bay. And are they coming over? Yes, they are coming over. Huh. And they have a missile, my goodness. How are we going to deal with this? I think we will have to sit through all the missile damage and have to deal with the have to first bring Clone Bay down. Otherwise, I don't see how we can win this. There might actually be a Mantis on this ship, because if they try to board us, right? So boarding will become even harder. Juan says teleport into Clone Bay and bomb weapons. Yeah, the problem with that is that I won't bring down Clone Bay this way. Because enemy crew will come into the room, and then we will have to fight the crew instead of hurting the system. And then we can't bring it down. Only you had blast doors, just needless to say. Yeah, I am actually thinking about using these guys to man doors and then deal with the intruder first. All the while using the small bomb to bring down Clone Bay. Or I could go on the offense and teleport into weapons, holding the invasion by these guys, and just hope that I can destroy Clone Bay with my small bomb as long as I'm fighting them. I think I like that better. Alright, I will try that. Yeah, there's this one Mantis I was talking about, and an Angie. I think we can win this without losing anybody. We got hits, okay. Okay, that worked out beautifully. Beautifully! We will switch our combatants around. I think it's only these two. Yeah, there you go. Because no more doors opened once this Mantis was not in this world anymore. So 15 scraps, drone parts, a missile, and possible double reward, guys. Ah, they were gone. And of course we are getting hit after the fight, after the fact, once again. So is there fire in here or what? No, good. Let's repair medbay and heal our fighters up. And we are on our way to the store. To the store. Double reward, 15 scrap and a missile. Missile to the med bay, yeah. That's what we got. Alright. I still 15 scraps before a store are doubly good. Doubly good. So onto the store. That's our last jump here. Out of this corner of the sector. So let's see what they have. Cloaking! Ooh, heavy laser too! Backup berry Clone Bay. Shall we buy Clone Bay? Clone Bay was so helpful the last time. Okay, I promise I won't open the doors, all the doors anymore. Okay, lifeform scanner, battery charger, boo. But drone recovery arm. Interesting. Since we don't have a drone control system, but we can sell these. Gives us 50. Nice. So now we actually have the money. Wow, this is actually really an option, guys. This is now without... I'm not jesting. This is just a serious option to us now to buy the cloaking. Because that improves our defense 20-fold. And that is what we need. I know I have no sensors, that's true. But I'd rather get a slug somewhere than buying me that life form scanner, Juan, seriously. Navissa said if only they would sell the backup DNA bank with the clone bay. Guys, let it rest. Let it rest. That DNA bank had to be sold last time. Yeah, there might be slugs. Yeah, we could take that nebula quiz. You are correct. You are correct. There is a nebula in front of us. But if the other sector is a pirate slash rebel sector, we will go there because I like them better. The scanner goes for 40. I'm not buying this. This is just wasted. This is just wasted. I know that we are... That gives us information what is going on the enemy ship, but still. No, I would go rather for a slug. The only thing that I also think about buying is the heavy laser 2. You guys know my preference for heavy lasers. Heavy laser Mark 1 is generally better, but regardless, a heavy laser is a heavy laser. The thing is, a heavy laser requires you to handle shields with other things, and we don't have that yet. So heavy laser would be investment in the future, so to speak. I could bring it online with the heavy iron, but still, the heavy iron isn't really that great. It deals with one layer of shields and that's it. But it is, I consider it a big weapon because it, you know, takes 3 energies and has considerable damage output. And that goes well with our limited space or limited slots in the weapons layout, right? So you have to go tall rather than wide with only 3 slots in the weapons. So yeah, that goes well with that. Yeah, Chris, exactly. You are summing up what I just said preemptively. Yeah, the charge time is pretty good. The heavy laser isn't that bad. Heavy laser Mark 1 is better, but this is pretty okay if you have, and that is the big if you have ways to deal with the shields. And we don't at the moment. We don't. I freely admit that. So at the moment it doesn't help. At the moment it doesn't help, but maybe in the future? Question mark? I mean, imagine we only need to get our hands on hacking, which we ironically didn't take the last time. But hacking comes up most of the time, so there is a high chance we are getting it. And then heavy laser looks way better. But on the other hand, we are only on 5 drone parts, so... Yeah, no, I'm not going to think about the future too much now. I'm thinking about my defense, improving that, staying alive, giving my boarding crew more time to overcome the enemy. That is what we need, that is what we want. Juan says, Cloak, don't buy only a hope. Nicely put, Juan, and that is actually what we are going to do. Hello, Four Toasters. You are catching us in a moment where we have to decide: do we, you know, invest in the future, or do we invest in our current immediate defense? Yeah, cloaking is better. Cloaking and some fuel, and then we are set. Hello EK as well! You also come at the right moment here. We are making a decision. Yeah, yeah. EK, you are also on the cloaking side. I am very leaning towards cloaking and I'm buying it. There you go, it happened, guys. No more sense arguing or discussing all the options. Decision has been made, nothing else to sell. Well, we could maybe sell the heavy iron. I don't see myself using that. Yeah, I'm selling it. There you go. And repair us more and get more fuel. That's what I wanted. Alright. And now we can make more jumps before we get to the exit. Wonderful, wonderful. Chris says, invest in the future. Put the scraps towards the Bausparvertrag. Ah, alright. We'll go here. That was again an empty jump. We had lots of empty jumps here. And I need more energy to power my cloaking. Hail them! As you hail the freighter, it advances, weapons bristling from its hull. It's a pirate ambush! Alright, they have missiles, but I have cloaking. So, I have a little time. And they have medbay. God damn it. This time we have to wait. We have to wait until medbay is destroyed. It's very well possible that this medbay is even higher than level 1. So I will wait until the small bomb destroys it and then we will immediately teleport over. So let's dodge under this. Perfect time to dodge. What? 85% and still hits. That's my luck, man. Alright, destroy medbay. Yes! Small bomb, you are the best! Awesome! Okay, so we don't need 2 levels of shields in this situation. So we keep our evasion. There we are. No, no, Angie, you're not repairing medbay. That's not happening. Not anytime soon. Okay, can I cloak again? No. Alright. Cool. And that's that, I hope. Yes! Oh, yeah, that's a... that's a better iron weapon than the heavy blast. Than the heavy blast that we found earlier. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take your iron blast Mark II. Yeah, cool. Nice. Now we are going to work on weapons. Now we are going to work on weapons. I can assure you that. Sweet. Alright, but first we need energy. So we will buy that energy once we have the 25 scraps. And then we will go deeper into weapons. And then it is time to go into level 3 shields. That's the plan here. It's the plan. Hello, Tyken! You say, hey Jordi, I'm here but working on a report, so save me lurking. Enjoy your lurk, Tyken. That you are here is all that matters. All that matters. Alright, so let's jump on. Let's find out what this point of interest has in store for us. Hail them! Oh, it's again the same event! Who would have thought? A pirate ambush! And they again have missiles, of course. It's like you never come across any enemy that has no missiles so far. But we have cloaking, so that will help. They also don't have medbay. They have teleporter though, so I expect capable enemies. Well, not that NG though. Okay. Okay, they really teleported over with that NG. And we are fighting Humanitis, that's cool. Where is that NG? Okay, they're running around here. Can I meet them in medbay? Yes, I can. That lowers our evasion. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I can't allow him or them to destroy my medbay. And medbay is the only room where my NG is going to win 100%. Alright, so we still don't need this 2-level shields. Cool. Bring it down! Bring the missile down! Ah, the laser goes down first. No, another missile is incoming. And it missed. Nice. Alright, Engie, come on. Although, you know what? No. I want my other guys to get the battle experience, right? Oh no! He teleported over! No! He's going to repair weapons! What does he see? Don't run, man! Fight me like a man! Sorry. That was a little loud. My apologies. Okay, if I get hit by a missile, it's totally my fault. Finish this NG off. Come on. I was so greedy. I wanted that battle experience on my Mantises. Alright, alright. So, with the crew dead, you are able to take the fuel out of the storage. You also take all the scraps. You can manage. For fuel, that's pretty good. Because we are low on fuel. And 21 scraps. That's a good reward. I'll take it.